Have you ever asked yourself, can love really heal the pain I've carried for so long? Not romantic love, not fleeting affection, but a kind of love that asks for nothing, yet transforms everything. The Buddha once said, hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. This is the eternal law. Today, I invite you to step into a quiet story, one that holds the gentle strength of patience, the courage of forgiveness, and the miracle of unconditional love. The Part 1, Unconditional Love, begins with patience. Once upon a time, a man raised a boy who wasn't his own child. The boy was difficult, stubborn, rebellious, unwilling to listen. The man often felt exhausted, unsure if his efforts made any difference. But one day, everything changed. The boy, along with 3 friends, gifted him an old second-hand computer. Alongside it, a handwritten letter. Dad, this computer isn't new, but we saved up our lunch money to buy it from a friend. Someday, when we grow up and have more money, we'll get you a better one, because you've always been the best to us. From that day on, the boy's gaze softened, not defiant, but quietly grateful. It only took a little patience, a little unwavering love, for a young heart to awaken. Let us be patient with the ones we love, especially when they are lost, clumsy, or unaware. Sometimes the most powerful gift is not advice, but silent presence and a steady hand. Tuacenta Frias, the Part 2. Love means being a steady presence when others falter, spiral into despair, or push us away. Can we stay grounded? Can we become their safe shore when they are drowning? True compassion, the Buddha taught, does not wait for perfection. Even when someone is failing, lashing out, or shutting down, we can still choose to stay, listen, and offer warmth at the right moment, in the right way. Be the one who walks beside them in their darkness, not because they deserve love, but because love doesn't need a reason. Be the one who lights the lamp, quietly, steadily. Part 3. Forgiveness is the power of a grown heart. When someone hurts us, the impulse is to recoil, punish, or cut ties. But forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting. It means choosing not to let the wound control our mind anymore. It means offering a path forward, not just for them, but for ourselves. If you're carrying bitterness today, try this. Take a deep breath, gently exhale, and say, I choose healing over hurting. The Part 4. Be the river, not the cup. The Buddha once told this simple but powerful parable. If you drop a handful of salt into a cup of water, the water becomes too salty to drink. But if you drop that same salt into a flowing river, the water remains sweet. The problem is not the salt, it's the capacity of the container. So ask yourself, are you living like a small cup, easily overwhelmed, easily offended? Or can you become the river, vast, spacious, and able to hold life's many contradictions? Don't shrink your heart. Stretch it. Widen it until no bitterness can poison its flow. So Part 5. The one who is tolerant is truly strong. To be a parent, a teacher, or a leader is not to demand obedience. It is to see past the faults of those below you, and still love them through it. Someone once wrote, "To love those beneath you. That's how you know you're truly above." The one who can remain patient through another's weakness is the one who holds real strength. So today, if someone frustrates you, pause and ask, can my heart grow just a little bit bigger right now? Part 6. How do we expand the heart? We can't force our hearts to expand just by telling them to, but we can begin by watching our own patterns. Am I expecting others to always meet my needs? Am I waiting for perfect conditions before I offer love? The Buddha taught, the mind is the forerunner of all things. With our thoughts, we shape the world. When we nurture a mind free of conditions and judgments, the heart will naturally follow, softening, opening, becoming vast. Each day, take just a few quiet moments. Ask yourself gently, was I more patient today? Start with the smallest steps. Part 7. Love without conditions. To truly love is not to mold someone into your ideal. It is to see the goodness in them, even if it's buried beneath years of pain. Love that depends on moods, circumstances, or expectations will always waver. But love rooted in mindfulness and compassion can melt even the hardest hearts. So love quietly, love without grasping, love without needing to be loved back. Because that kind of love never fears, it never breaks, and it heals. Sakota. If you've ever been hurt, you know how precious compassion can be. If you've ever been loved without conditions, you understand the power of that love to transform. Let today be the day you begin again. With a little more patience, a little more forgiveness, and love that asks for nothing in return. You can be the light in someone's life simply by choosing to love. Thank you for listening. May your heart stay wide open, your patience deep, and your compassion limitless. If this message touched something in you, consider sharing it with someone who may need it. And join me again in the next moment of mindful reflection.